Hello guys, in this video I will be giving you a kind of a long-term review of the Android 11 on the Moto G5 Plus. So initially when it was released, it has a couple of major bugs like the sensor issues, Google Pay not working, and some hiccups here and there. But now, and also the Moto Accents wasn't working, but now since then a lot has changed and now it is actually fit for daily usage. I've been using it for a while now and it has been serving as a very great alternative to the Android 10 ROM, which was the most recent stable ones. So now it can replace Android 10 in my opinion. If one is into the latest software, it is kind of recommended for you to at least give it a try. So you can see the Moto Accents are now working. Moto Accents actually are kind of necessary for all the Moto users, so now it's working. Also the ambient display is working, fingerprint, screen on gestures and everything. So the sensors are working. That's why now if you go there, I can show you this app. If you go to the sensors, you see all these sensors are working: gravity, linear, light, everything is working. That is a major fix. And also I've checked personally with Google Pay, and Google Pay is working, so that is also really great. Like previous build, I had to install a beta version of the app. No, it was a kind of you have to find a workaround for the Google Pay to actually work. Now it's working by default. Also other changes could be an advanced restart menu has been added. I'm not sure if it was in the previous build. If you tap on restart, you can see now the options of recovery, bootloader and fast boot. So that is really great. You have these options. Also you can add all these extra options in the power menu if you want. And this is the GApps version that I'm using. I would recommend you to use it as well. It's very stable, and you can use the normal without the GApps one. You have to flash the additional GApps, Nick GApps, which is recommended, and also using an add-on called the Pixel Launcher. If I show you default apps, you can see Home app is using Pixel Launcher. So when you first flash this, and if you reboot the device, the screen will start flickering. So you have to go into the settings and set Pixel Launcher as the default, otherwise it will be unresponsive. So you have to do that. But after that, this new menu comes up, that is a select menu. It lets you capture the screenshot of the recent, and you can use any text on the screen and copy it from here. So that is so cool, and I found it useful in certain circumstances. So I'm using it for a while, Pixel Launcher, and it haven't given me any issues. So you can give it a try as well. Also you have the screenshot option. Also flash this markup option, which gives you an option to crop and paint and everything. So I really like it, so I can download this as well from the Nick GApps add-ons. Also the camera is working fine, there's no issue. I'm using the Dice version, the Gcam by the Dice. Everything is working and it's very stable as well. So I've been using this ROM since day one from the beta, and I'm really enjoying it. So I like using Android 11 because of this, the new notification, also this recents, fun to use. And yes, so I just wanted to make this quick video about the update, about how far the development has come. Now we have Android 11, and that also I think is very pretty stable one. You can see I'm using the YouTube for 2 hours, Amazon, Instagram and something for some. It's giving me a screen time of about 2 hours. So at 30% 2 hours screen time is pretty great in my opinion. So if I go into the full usage, you can see the screen time is about 2 hours and only 30% is dropped. So I think for my device is 3 years old, so I think it's a pretty good battery backup. Some like people are complaining, but I don't know, it depends on your device, on your uses. But now I am getting a good back, like for me it's personally it's a good backup. You can see using all the base, like this is my everyday use, Spotify or some shopping apps, YouTube for sure. So yeah, that's what my typical usage is like VoLTE and everything is working. Call, there were some issue for random reboots, but that has been completely fixed. It was happening when you like move out of the Wi-Fi range, but now it has been fixed, and I can like recommend this ROM for all the enthusiasts who want to try Android 11. So give it a try, and I will link all the description, all the links will be in the description, so check it out. And thanks for watching, and thank you for all your support. I'll see you in the next one.